Okay. Hi, everyone. Bad, naughty, bad here. The internet's busiest music nerd. And it's time for 2022, another edition of 2022 List Week, where I am going over the bests and worsts of the year. In this video, worst songs of the year. There were quite a few. Yep, a lot of worst songs this year. Yep, a lot of worst ones, but we're just going to talk about 10 in this video because that's all my little heart could take. You know, it's funny looking at this list before I tell you guys, there are definitely some trends going on among all of these tracks that make this batch of songs interesting. It's like things couldn't necessarily suck in a variety of ways. There needed to be some very like condensed and almost like trendy kinds of suck that made a lot of these tracks suck. There's certainly a theme going on with the first track we're going to talk about at number 10. That is the Notorious B.I.G. with G.O.A.T. A track that feels odd to talk about because while it does say it is tributed to the Notorious B.I.G., Biggie did not do this goddamn track. So I think the theme with this song here is stop ruining things, because like this spare Biggie verse over this goddamn cross-cultural, like almost like tropical kind of beat, whatever the hell they were trying to do here, also with the fucking features that do not make sense or gel with Biggie's vibe or the overall tone of the song. Yeah, this thing was just a mess, a complete and utter ugly, horrible, horrific mess that is honestly an insult to Biggie's memory. Let the man's sound and legacy be. Let it rest. We have enough material to go off of, to hear his talent, to know what he was about, to know that if he was handed this song in the studio, he would want to have nothing to fucking do with it. The beat is boring, flavorless, absolute trash. Biggie's vocals don't even sound properly mixed into the instrumental. They're struggling to be heard. They feel really thin as well, almost as if they were like ripped off of a bad YouTube upload or something. Did we not have like a good quality original recording? If we didn't, maybe we shouldn't be professionally producing songs with them and then presenting them as Biggie tracks. Maybe not do that, because it just doesn't sound good and is not going to live up to the quality of the great music he already has out. So again, let's stop. Let's not do this. So that's our number 10 spot. At our number 9 spot, we are kind of running with the same theme. Stop ruining things. That would be with the Lizzo single song Grrrls, which features a prominent interpolation of the Beastie Boys song Grrrls, which love that track. Classic cut. Fantastic. But Lizzo utterly squanders her use of this track and the song's amazing and very quirky melody with horrendous, unfunny lyrics. Really one of her cringiest vocal performances on any record so far, which I'm kind of surprised by, because I've loved much of Lizzo's material up until this point, especially since she's broken out. But I just feel like this track was not it. It was tacky. It was tasteless. I think it was beneath her. The kind of energy and ethos and humor of this cut, I think, is like bad YouTube cover song artist level. And this song and others like it, unfortunately, kind of weighed down the overall quality of Lizzo's latest full-length LP. While yes, I find this cut to be utterly embarrassing and pretty terrible, hopefully this just kind of ends up being a speed bump in her catalog and she moves on to bigger and better things where she actually showcases the incredible talent, but also personality and wit that she was able to pull through with on her earlier stuff. At number 8, we have the MGK track A featuring Lil Wayne. The theme of this track for me is why the hell does this exist? Because this track is a lazy hunk of crap. The beat is generic. MGK's vocals are half-hearted and passionless. His lyrics sound like he threw them together while high in a few minutes. Lil Wayne is putting in little to no effort. The chorus, A, is just utterly pointless. There's also the matter of that weird short little sung female hook. on the track that doesn't really do much either. That just kind of seems like it's being put in there just to take up space. The song isn't really that long or robust either. Why is this here? Why is this on this earth? Why was this chosen as a single? There's literally nothing catchy or compelling about it. Like, I know a lot of people from this album cycle were really pissed off about Emo Girl and so on and so forth, but at least there's like a tune and a topical focus there. Sure, it's kind of annoying and it's cheap and it's tacky, and why is MGK singing about emo girls at the age that he is? But still, it's A that takes the cake for me because there's really nothing to this song. It's just like a void of nothing. It's empty mentally, emotionally, musically. It's empty in about every way it can be. This is just basically blah. At number 7, it is the David Guetta and Bebe Rexha track, I'm Good Blue. The theme of Stop Ruining Things is returning on this one, as this track is based, again, pretty much off of an interpolation of a much more popular, much more superior song. I'm blue, I'm in need of a God, I'm in need of a God, I'm in need of a God. Yeah, and now instead we have a worse beat and Bebe Rexha's shitty-ass lyrics. In the mix instead. Yeah, I'm sorry, we didn't need this. Nobody needed this. Like, culturally, no one demanded this. This was not asked for. You're just ruining a perfectly good song. Let's just listen to the original, better version instead. We're putting on a classic, ethereal, blissful, groovy dance cut. We know we want to feel good. It doesn't need or require further reinforcement with crappy lyrics that actually just kind of sour the vibe, especially with vocals that are subpar, as well as production that is subpar. Yeah, this sucks. Come up with an original idea. Like, come on, this is music. It's a song. You don't need to fucking hire a whole crew of people to make a goddamn track happen. This isn't like the movie industry where, you know, there's almost like this precedent or this expectation that some shit that you're coming out with is a reboot of a reboot of a reboot in order to get budgeting. You can at least try to be a little original, David. That expectation applies to you as well, Miss Rexha. Number 6 is the track from UK rapper Central C, Doja. This track has a few different themes of it. One, we had a lot of coattail riding in 2022, where artists, in order to advance and improve their search engine and streaming platform SEO, would name their tracks after much more popular artists. So there was that, and I hate that trend. It's shitty and it's stupid, and if you had any actual talent or anything to say, you wouldn't need to title your song after someone that your track is barely even the fuck about. So yeah, that's a theme on this track, and also another theme is Home of Phobia, which you can see by the song's opening couple of bars here, which, why? This is so tacky and awful, and honestly, the first time I heard this track, I just shut it off after the opening line. I just shut it off.
Right, we have a new one from Central C, Doja. It's a short one. Let's hear it out.
How can I be homophobic?
Okay, yeah, we're gonna skip that. What the fuck?
It sucks ass. At number 5, this one hurts. This one hurts because it's a song from what I think is one of the better bands out there right now. I've enjoyed this group's music for quite a while now, given them a lot of positive reviews, but that would be the Ghost song Twenties. Yeah, what one might think going into this list that I might be forgiving to such a track because of my history with enjoying a lot of Ghost music, but no, this song is not it. From the horn sections to the bombastic production to the incredibly goofy-ass vocals, I cannot stand this track in the slightest. It really is hard to listen to, and when I do listen to it, I usually find myself laughing, especially at moments like, oh, we're gonna grab him, hoo-ha! While I get that it is being somewhat theatrical and goofy, to a fault in a self-conscious way, I do feel like I'm much more laughing at it than I am with it. I have truly enjoyed a lot of Ghost's more kind of over-the-top elements in the past, but to me, this song is just an instance of them taking it too far. It's too far, it's too much. They got too silly with it. It sounds like Art Deco clown metal, and I don't want to have anything to do with that ever again. While I respect that it was a risk on their part, I think it, ended in a glorious, absolutely glorious failure. But you know what? At least they tried. Next, I will, at number 4, put Muse's Will of the People. Yeah, this was another rock band that went pretty political in 2022, which I guess for Muse is no surprise, given that that has been their focus for a lot of their recent material, kind of, social issues, how damned we are as a society and a human race. God damn it, this song is so annoying. The will of the people, the will of the people! Like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? Who is putting this on and just rocking out to it? The vocals are so grating, and on top of that, the instrumental is disgustingly derivative, as are the lyrics, because the refrain and the drums just feel like they were lifted from Marilyn Manson's Beautiful People. Why would you steal musical ideas from Marilyn Manson in the year 2022? Plus, the track and the overall points of the record that Muse put out, they're almost like fighting against their own efforts here, because like aesthetically and musically, and I guess in terms of the tone and attitude of the lyrics too, because they come off really preachy and awful. I feel like, an album like this is liable to get people less likely to fight against the status quo, less likely to not accept the normalization of generally horrible things like systematic violence and oppression, bigotry, so on and so forth. Yeah, man, collectivism. I heard about that on the new Muse album. Sounded whack. The will of the people, the will of the people, the will of the people. Like, please, never again. But yeah, I guess if this song was representative of an overall theme this year, that would be politics being inserted into a track in a really annoying way that lacks in self-awareness. Which is also the case for number 3. That would be Kid Rock with We the People. We go from Will of the People to We the People. What is it about these artists that makes them think they're like, speaking for the silent majority? Allow me, this out of touch, rich piece of garbage who performs on stages for a living. Allow me to be the conduit through which you deliver your views and opinions, man. And yeah, that's what Kid Rock thought he was doing on this track, man. That's what he thought he was doing, with like this weird constitutional vibe going on. Has Kid Rock ever read the Constitution? You could make up a Bill of Rights and give it to Kid Rock and he would believe you. And on top of that, the song isn't even freaking good. There's like barely even a tune to it. It's like the same goddamn drum beat and the same goddamn kind of rap, rocky, somewhat southern riffs that we've heard him on before. He can't deliver without the same rap flow. He has the same rap flow no matter what. That's all he can do. He just has the one flow. The multiple phases of the song don't really connect. The production is generic. It's just like a showcase in obnoxiousness, and then that's really all there is to it. Annoying and crappy politics with Muse, with Kid Rock, and with our second over here, our number 2, that would be Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun with New World Order. Yeah, like if you ever wanted to hear sad, probably racist white guys rap about like a bunch of dumb, stupidly reasoned, red pill bullshit that you might find on Reddit somewhere, yeah, listen to this. Tom MacDonald literally likens gun ownership to fire extinguisher ownership. Are you saying that if we allow people to own fire extinguishers, they're going to go on mass fire extinguishings? Are you saying that because we could all own fire extinguishers if we wanted, we don't need a fire department, so we should all like be vigilante firefighters and just have fire extinguishers on our persons, like open carry fire extinguishers wherever we go, so just in case a fire breaks out somewhere, there could be a good guy with a fire extinguisher there to get rid of it? And look, that's just one line that you could pretty much write a 1,000-page essay on why it's so stupid. And the only reason these guys are able to build an audience is because there are some people out there who are as stupid as them, and they just kind of gish gallop them with one dumb idea after the next in song form, so that you can't really pull any of it apart effectively. Listening to this stuff is just like having a conveyor belt of garbage just dumped into your skull. Of course, on top of that, the chorus is annoying, the production sucks ass, Tom MacDonald vocally is a mediocre rapper. No real distinct style or voice. The only way I truly know it's him when I'm listening to a track is just by gauging how annoyed I am. And the fact that he's become like weird internet friends with Adam Calhoun, an equally dumb and terminally online, probably a bigoted right-wing idiot. Yeah, that just kind of makes all the sense in the world. So yeah, that's our number 2 spot. At number 1, this one comes pretty much hype-wise right off the TikTok platform. And hey, we gotta talk about that because everybody these days, they hate TikTok. That's cool to do, hating TikTok. But no, really, this song did pop off over there. We covered it on the Fantano channel as well. Of course, I'm talking about Leah Kate's Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Bitch, which is an awful pop punk song that goes, you know, something like, Twinkle, twinkle, little bitch. Someone literally sat down and thought, like, this is a good idea for music. Let's take the melody to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star and write a pop punk song to it about how my ex is like bad and a narcissist and how fucking toxic I and the relationship I was in are. Just another narcissist. Yeah, I don't really know the theme for this song. Like, infantilizing the audience and the artist, bad TikTok music, and bad pop punk too. Yeah, truly awful time. Rancid vibes on this track. Rancid vibes. Because, again, songwriting is awful. Lyrics are awful. Production is very dime a dozen, not special at all. Same thing with the vocals. I couldn't pick Leah Kate vocally out of a lineup no matter what you threaten me with, honestly. I would have to make an estimated guess based on how many swears there are and if there is a nursery rhyme being interpolated. Which, oh, also, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Perfectly good track. Stop ruining things. Why are there so many bad interpolations this year? Like, even that Jack Harlow track, the First Class track, sucked. But all these other tracks, in my opinion, sucked even more. I didn't even have room for that sucky ass track. Honorable mention to Jack Harlow rapping about the flavor of his Yeah, that was definitely a low light of 22. That song is number 11 on this list in spirit. But yeah, I think that's our number 1. Leah Kate, Twinkle Twinkle Little Bitch. Pure garbage, pure trash, awful, cringe. Yeah, bad. And I think that's going to be it. That's going to be it for our 10 worst songs of the year. Yeah, that's it. You're the best. Love ya. Mwah. Anthony Fantano. Music. Transition. Have you given any of these songs a listen? Did you love them? Did you hate them? You're the best. 2022. It's the end of the year. Fire, flames, awesome, cool. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Over here next to my head is another video you can check out. Hit that up with a link to subscribe to the channel. Forever.